today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how I blend colors naturally and turn my drawings from flat and boring into soft, cozy, and full of life illustration. So grab your iPad and let's start drawing together. One of the most important parts of blending colors naturally is understanding the light source. To understand it, let's start with a simple example using 𝚁𝚊𝚌𝚑𝚎𝚕. Let's imagine the light is coming from this side. So naturally, the shadow will appear on the opposite side because that area receives less light. Now, let's make the colors blend even better with blending modes. Since we know where the light source is coming from, blending modes help add shadows and lighting more naturally, making the colors feel softer and more alive. For example, here I'm using those my favorite colors for adding shadows and lights to the character. I created a new layer, set it to multiply mode and turning on clipping mask. I'll choose a perfect color and use my 𝚁𝚊𝚌𝚑𝚎𝚕 brush to start adding shadows. At this stage, feel free to experiment with different brush sizes to see what works best for your drawing. I also recommend lowering the opacity because it helps the shadow and lighting look much softer and more natural. You can also try different blending modes. You don't have to only use multiply for adding shadows. There's, for example, darken, shade, or color burn can create different effects. So choose what fits your drawing best. After I finish, I lower the layer opacity just to give the shadows a natural look. Now I'll start adding highlights by creating a new layer, set it to add mode and choosing the light yellow to add highlights here. And at this stage, you can blend or choose different blending mode like overlay, screen, or whatever. You can always experiment different things just to create your own style. Here I'm lowering the layer opacity just to give the highlights a natural look. My favorite tools for blending colors in Procreate along with blending modes are Gaussian Blur and Smudge tool. So let me show you how I use them to create soft and natural color blending. For example, here after I added the shadow, I blur the color by going to Gaussian Blur, and I will do the same as well for the highlights just to make them look natural. Another way for blending the colors is using Smudge tool. Here I'm using my grainy texture brush to smudge the shadows and make it even more natural. At this stage, you can use any brush you like for smudging. Choose something that fits your art style perfectly. One of my favorite Procreate default brushes for blending colors are the soft brush and the medium hard blend brush from airbrushing section. They are perfect for creating soft and natural looking color transitions. When choosing colors for blending, I personally prefer using different tones of the same color rather than mixing completely different colors together. For example, if I'm working with green, I'll choose lighter and darker shades of green to create a soft and natural gradient. I usually avoid blending colors that strongly contrast with each other. For example, here my base color is yellow, so I avoid blend the yellow with blue, purple, or red, while I can blend it with darker yellow or lighter yellow, orange, and darker orange. One of the best ways to find colors that work well together is by using the harmony tool. It helps you choose matching colors easily, so I definitely recommend trying it. Now I'll start applying everything to this cozy illustration, and as you see I have the yellow as a basic color. I'll create a new layer above it, turning on clipping mask, and I will choose the soft airbrush, choosing the darker tone of yellow, and I will start adding extra detail to the lemon. Here, as I say, I'm adding the darker tone where I suppose that the shadow should be, and I will choose different tones of the darker yellow just to create this nice gradient color. Now I will choose the lighter tone of yellow and I will start adding it to the opposite side where I suppose that the light source is coming from. Here I will create a new layer, turning on clipping mask, and I will add colors to the leaf and the duck as well, following the same technique I used when I colored the lemon. Now I will start smudging those colors by going to the smudge tool using my grainy texture brush, and I will start choosing different tones of yellow just to smudge them naturally together. Now I'll start adding shadows by creating a new layer, set it to multiply mode, and here I will set it to the right place above the lemon layer, and I'm still using my grainy texture brush to add this shadow. At this stage I'm still using the darker tone of yellow. Now I'll create a new layer, turning on clipping mask and set it to screen mode, and I will start adding highlights to the lemon using a lighter tone of yellow. Once I'm done, I go to smudge tool, choosing my grainy texture brush, and I will start smudging the highlights here. When smudging colors, try to do it gently just to give them a natural look. Here I'm smudging also the shadows so the colors can integrate to each other and gives that cozy natural look to my drawing. At this stage I'm adding extra shadows to the lemon using the orange color. It's the lighter tone of orange, and as you see I'm just trying to add the shadows on the edges, not inside the lemon. Here I'm doing the same as well by adding highlights to the lemon using the lightest tone of yellow. Once I'm done, I lower the opacity just to make everything natural. Here I have this part of my illustration which needed to be smudged, so I will use the smudge tool to smudge it. Here comes the funniest part of my drawing, which is adding extra details to the illustration. Here I'm using my freckles brush, which I really love to use to add extra cozy and funny details to the drawing. The last thing here is to add extra highlights by adding those dots. And for this I created a new layer, set it to screen mode, and I'm using the light yellow to add those highlights by using also my sleek ink brush. Finally, I'll add those cute cheeks to the duck, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, guys. If you love this cute drawing and want to learn how I created it step by step, you can join my Patreon or YouTube membership. I'll be sharing the full process from sketch to final rendering, along with the color palette and Procreate files, so you can follow everything more easily. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you draw this. I would love to see your version. See you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.